Hi all, Slimming Well Vegan Nikki here. I hope you're all well. This is week 24 and 25. I have to keep thinking back because it's like I've missed 2 weeks again. Yeah, so I've missed 2 weeks. I've been weighing in. I had 1 week that wasn't, so most of it was on plan except the sheer amount of food I was eating. I had a week of just being really, really hungry. Like nothing was satisfying me. Was going back for seconds. I was going back for, normally, because I'll batch cook and make enough for quite a few days, and I was going back for seconds and thirds, which isn't really like me. I usually just have one meal and I'm fine with that, and I don't normally snack. So yeah, that was a really weird week, and I don't know whether, because my mood was quite low and I was quite stressed, so I don't know whether that had affected it or not. But that was the week I put on 4 pounds, and I was really, really upset about that. I know I shouldn't be because it's happened before, but I was really upset about it. Yeah, so I've got a little short video about that, about my putting on weight in here, so I'll put that in. So you can see my up and down in from the last few weeks. It's been weird, sort of up and down, up and down. This +4 is really strange. I keep bouncing back to 16, 13. It's just really strange that I keep doing that. Anyone's got any explanation as to why that might happen? Let me know. Old me, before this time round on Slimming Well, old me would have said, oh, it's because that's the weight I should be, that's the weight that my body wants to stay at, that's why I keep bouncing back to that weight. I don't want to fall into that trap this time round, but there must be something that just is stopping me, because I can lose the weight. I've shown I can lose the weight, but there's something that's stopping me and making me bounce back to that just under 17 stone mark, and I have no idea what. So the 4 pound gain week, I wasn't really in a great mood. I didn't have the right headspace to do any video in, so I didn't do anything. But in that week I did have a full moon swim, which was really lovely. Went down, it was quite a cold day. 3 of us went down there, and I was the only someone else decided to have a little bit of a paddle, but I was the only one that was, oh sod it, I'm going in, I'm going to swim. So yeah, I managed to go in, and because the other 2 weren't going in, they managed to get don't normally get videos of me going in there, so I managed to get a video, managed to get some pictures, so that was quite nice. So I'll put those in there for anyone that's interested in my full moon activities in the sea. I mean, look how pretty that is. The light is amazing. It's made everything a little bit pink. It's absolutely beautiful up here. So yeah, so it'd be mostly just doing some more DIY around the house, gardening, clearing out the pond still. I had a couple of visits. My friend came to visit, and then I went to visit family a couple of times. So I managed to stay sort of relatively on plan. The only meal that I had out that was a little bit tricky was I took my mum out for a meal, and the only place that we could take her that had wheelchair accessibility and also had something vegan on the menu was quite a posh place, and it was really, really nice. I had a risotto, which I've never had such a cheesy risotto in my life before, especially since being vegan. It was very, very good. It was very, very cheesy, but obviously that would have been quite high in sins and calories. And then I had they had a cheesecake, a vanilla and cherry cheesecake on their menu that was vegan, and I haven't had proper cheesecake for years, so I got very excited and had it. It was literally, because it was quite a posh restaurant, so it was like tiny amount, but it was absolutely delicious and well worth me not worrying about it and just having it, because I still remember it now. It was so gorgeous. And then after that I had a week where I stayed the same, and that was the week straight after the week that I was really hungry and I'd put on 4 pounds. And then I weighed myself this week, yesterday morning, and I've lost 3 of those pounds, so I'm really pleased. It's just a bit weird. It's just a bit weird. This 4 pounds seem to be going off again, going off again. I feel like I need to like have a cracking couple of weeks to try and just get under that 6.5 stone. And I think 6, I wish, that's one leg, 16.5 stone. So I need to like have a real cracking couple of weeks to see if I can get under that. And I feel like once I get back into like, oh, I've lost a significant amount, I'll actually start feeling like it's working again, because the last couple of weeks I haven't felt like it's working at all, which is a bit, yeah, made me feel a bit down about that. But hey ho, it's our bodies, it's not a machine. Things happen, all sorts of things happen. You stress, you put on weight, you hold water, all kinds of weird and wonderful things happen to our bodies. So I'm not gonna kick myself about it too much. So yeah, I had my full moon swim, and then we had a chili festival at our local pub, and I baked and cooked a load of goodies to take to the chili festival. And I was very good. I literally just tried one of everything to check that everything tasted right, the level of chili was right, and that was it. And then when I went to the festival, there wasn't really a huge amount that we could have, but someone had made chili bread from Dorset Naga chilies, and it was delicious. And I actually had about 3 slices of that. They were only like small slices, but delicious, well worth it. So yeah, I enjoyed that, and then had to come home and make myself some chili bread which I did and shared it around everybody. But yeah, it was really delicious. So yeah, so mostly everything's been to plan. We obviously had a meal out, and then we had the chili festival where we had sort of bits and bobs that obviously weren't counted because you can't. But other than that, yeah, pretty good. So that's obviously why I lost the £3 then this week. Obviously I've put up a couple of what I eat in a day videos, and I did do some videoing and pictures of some of the food that I ate the week that I lost this beginning of the week that I've lost the £3, which is like starting from last Wednesday to now. So if you're interested, I can put a video together and put one up if you find them interesting, the what I eat in a day videos. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I mean, most of the people that I follow who are brilliant for following for like a healthy diet and Slimming World, they're not vegans, so you don't generally see like stuff that you can eat on there. Like everything looks lovely and like is food optimizing, and it all looks really colourful and bright and lots of speed food, but it's not necessarily food that I would eat as a vegan. So that's why I thought about doing the what I eat in a day videos. So yeah, let me know, and I can put another video up and put some more on. I managed to go to the online live stream of Losers Club the week that I stayed the same. The week that I bought £4, where was I? I can't remember what happened, but I wasn't in the right frame of mind to even think about what everyone else was doing and support anyone else. I wasn't right for that at all. So I missed a week then, but then obviously went back for this week just gone, the Wednesday just gone, and it was really supportive. I was like, why did I miss it? I shouldn't have missed it, because I feel so much lighter just coming away from the video, and I feel very motivated. So yeah, it was really grand. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, I've had a good week so far this week. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for next week. I would quite happily like to lose more. Now I know I can lose £3 in a week. Still, after all this time, it would be quite nice to lose a little bit more, but it won't necessarily happen. I will I will try. Anyone got any tips on just getting rid of that mindset of like, does my body want to be at this weight and that's why it keeps bouncing back? Yeah, I've had that mindset before and I don't want to get into it, because I feel like now I can get into like normal shop clothes, like, because I can get into an 18 now. I mean, this is a 20 and it's so big on me. I'm so happy. When I first bought this, I probably was more a 22 and I bought it because it was really, really cheap. It's like a tracksuit and top combo and it was like £5 and I was like, oh my god, that's really, really good. I'm going to I'll get it and I'll fit into it. And it took ages, and then all of a sudden I put it on today, well, yeah, today, and I went, oh, it's huge. Like really big on me. So yeah, I was really chuffed about that. So yeah, I have noticed it, but I don't want to get into that mindset of like, I've lost enough now, because I know I haven't. So yeah, anyone got any helpful tips on that one, on getting that out of your head? You haven't lost enough because your BMI is still too high, and you know that you're still struggling with your weight, so you know you need to still lose it. Had another plus at the weekend just gone, and one of our swimming ladies invited us all to go to her house, because she had a huge amount of clothes that had been given to her to try and find homes for, and then whoever doesn't want it then to go to the charity shop. And this lady has gone from a size 26, or was it 28? 26 or 28 down to a size 12. So she had so many clothes, and she's kept everything up to like a 14, 16. She hasn't got rid of those yet, but everything from a 16 up she was getting rid of. I mean, there were some 14s in there and some 16s in there, but not a lot. She's obviously kept quite a lot. Most of it was brand new with tags. So we went there and oh my goodness, it was just like going shopping, and it was just lovely, really lovely. My lovely friend had hosted it, and all she asked for however many you took was for a donation for breast cancer. So yeah, I come away with a really nice dress and a couple of tops, and the dress was it's H&M, but it was an H&M large, and I was like, oh, I don't know whether I'm going to fit into that. And one of my friends was like, go on, just go and try it on, just go and try it on. And I was like, all right then, I'll just try it on. And I tried it on and it fitted. And I was just like, but it's not a 3XL or a 4XL. It's just an L. It's just H&M, like a normal store, large. And I just, yeah, I was beyond happy by that. And I went out for everybody to, because they were like, come out and show us, come out and show us. And I went out because I wasn't sure. And I was like, everyone was like, it looks amazing. You've done so well. You know, it was the boost I needed. It really was the boost I needed on that week, because it was just after I'd put on the £4 and I was just like, oh, I feel terrible about myself. And I was changing in front of people, I've never, obviously the swimming ladies that we always change in front of each other anyway, but like changing in front of complete strangers and feeling confident enough to like try on, whip my top off and try another top on. So yeah, it was a really good morale boosting, confidence boosting session, or evening I should say. Yeah, I felt really happy about that. If you're interested, I will put a picture up of the dress, me not in it, because I feel a bit weird about doing that, but yeah, I'll put a picture up of the dress. I was just really over the moon to be able to get into something that's what people would say a normal size. So it wasn't from a plus size store. wasn't a plus size itself, wasn't from a specialist store. So yeah, I was really chuffed with that. I'll put that a little picture at the end. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope, as Bean Feast 57 says, you see less of me next week. Let me know what you think of the videos and the what I eat in a day ones, because I'm not too sure about them. So let me know what you think. And yeah, any advice would be extremely welcome, because this is a long road still. I know it's a long road still, but yeah, any advice would be very, very welcome. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye. The dress, it's not really particularly stretchy material, but yeah, look, like, I was so chuffed with that. Large, that's it. So yeah, what do you think? I was really pleased with that. Really pleased that it fitted nicely. So this was the selection of goods I made for the chili festival, including pistachio and chili brownies, some hot honey, and a couple of a relish and a really, really nice spicy kebab sauce.